Good morning, Titans.
Welcome to the show.
Today we will introduce you to a very talented gymnast here on campus,
as well as answer all those lingering questions you might have about those Tighten Up posters.
So don't go anywhere because we have all this and much more.
Coming up next,
only on your Channel 5
Titan TV News.
Good morning. Today is Friday, December 9th. I'm Haley Donahue.
And I'm Melissa Everett. So Haley, do you know what's up with all those Tighten Up posters I keep seeing in my classroom?
Well, actually, I know a little bit. Like, it has to do with that WASP program that everyone's been talking about.
Yeah, well, I was actually zoning out the other day.
I bet you were.
And I started reading it, and it turns out that the slogan Tighten Up actually stands for something.
You're right, it does. It's our new school motto, and we need to make it our goal to abide by it. We were able to talk to Miss Sisson, the creator of Tighten Up, about what this slogan really means.
Over the past couple of weeks, we put Tighten Up posters in the classrooms across campus to help remind students what our goal is for them throughout their career at Antelope High School. The Tighten Up logo is part of our WASP process, is we have to have learning targets for our students, and these are things that we hope that our students are living up to, and goals for them to keep to help keep them well-rounded individuals here at Antelope High School. How we came to the Tighten Up logo was through our ESLERs that we had originally set in place 4 years ago when we started Antelope High School. The ESLERs are written in a very long paragraph form and very hard to remember. I was part of the process in the very beginning, and I can barely remember what they say. So for our students to be able to remember the ESLERs were, we as a staff decided to make it more a unilateral language, easier for kids to remember, easier for the staff members to remember as well. So Mr. Becker, a couple of months ago, set the ESLERs out to each department. We all came up with different forms to make the ESLERs easier to remember. So what happened was the English department, Ms. Morazzo, came up with the Tighten Up logo, and we took what the ESLERs were saying in the paragraphs and shortened up and made an acrostic poem with them. And so these are the targets that we as Antelope High School hope to teach you guys as students, and that you guys will walk around and know what it means to be a Titan and know what it means to tighten up. And so that's what the Tighten Up poster is about.
Wow, it seems like we have even more to build on our tradition here in Antelope. Now, let's check in with student government member Chelsea Lockett with this week's ASB Minute.
Season has started, but we're not going to have a red zone until December 21st. That's the game against Wood Creek, and it's our last day of school, so hopefully there's a pretty big turnout at that game. Other than that, everyone's free to go and support the basketball team, wear red, sit there. It just won't be an official organized red zone, so still go support our boys basketball team, and see you at the red zone on the 21st.
Games. We were able to talk to senior Lauren Scher, who has some important information about Sunday's varsity boys basketball game.
I dance for the semi-pro basketball dance team, the Infernos, and their basketball team is called the Sacramento Heat Waves, and it's ABA Association and their semi-pro team, and their game is this Sunday at 5 p.m. for $5 if you bring your student ID card, and if you don't, it's $10. So come out and support the ABA Association basketball semi-pro team and come and see me in the
Since we're on the topic of basketball, let's take a look at some of the expectations that the boys have for this season.
Team goal is to go to state. I think we have a legitimate chance to go there this year and should have the chance to win it.
Our goal is probably just to go far, win state, go as far as we can, just win it all.
My goal this season is to win state, because I think we have the team to win state. It's just to go all the way because we were so close last year. So
let's go back to our ground. Win section, and then make it to state and play maybe for a championship for state.
After Sunday's game comes the girls varsity basketball game Monday night at 7 p.m. During halftime, there will be a contest called 24 Seconds of Opportunity, where 10 contestants will be chosen at random to attempt a layup, three-pointer, and a half-court shot in 24 seconds. There will also be some dance performances, so don't forget to come out and support the girls Monday night.
We all know that basketball is a big sport in season right now, but it's not the sport of focus for all of us, especially for senior gymnast Danny Judall, who spends a whole year training and preparing for meets, some of which that have led her to receiving a full-ride scholarship to UC Davis. Backflips, layouts, sticking and landing on a 6-inch wide beam. These are all skills that the average person can only wish to attempt, But for senior gymnast Danny Judall, mastering these techniques are her specialties.
I started gymnastics when I was about 4, almost 5. I saw my sisters doing it, and they were my big role models in life when I was really little. So I wanted to be just like them. But it took me a while because my mom forced me to do it at first, and so I didn't want to do it.
The rigorous workout schedule keeps Judall constantly in motion. Her training occurs almost every weekday for 4 to 5 hours at Byers Gym in Roseville. Daily, she works at perfecting her floor, beam, vault, and bar routines so that they are perfect and ready to be performed at her competitions. All this has been supported and taught by her coach, Rhonda Hawkins, who has been by Judall's side teaching her for the past 10 years.
I feel good when Danny does well in meets, but I expect that she will. I mean, she's a talented athlete. She works hard. She puts her stuff in the gym. She does what she needs to. It's almost as I expect it. This year she came back from a fall on beam at state and made her regional beam routine, and I was really excited because of the mental pressure that was put on her in that situation. But other than that, I expect her to do well.
Judall ranks gold and silver in most town meets hosted by the gym. She also is regularly invited to attend national competitions and even ranked 6th in the nation in the Junior Olympics.
We at nationals last year, or this year, but last year I got 12th in all around out of 56 people, and I got 6th on beam, and it just felt good to see that I actually am up to competition and stuff.
Due to her impressive accomplishments in the gym and her above-average GPA, Judall has recently signed for UC Davis, where she has been offered a full-ride scholarship for 4 semesters to be part of their nationally recognized gymnastics team.
I picked Davis because I wanted to be close to home, but I also wanted to be far away. So that was kind of right in the middle out of all the offers that I've gotten.
In a one-person sport, sometimes it's hard to play nice with others, but not for Judall and her friend Cassie Benning, who have been together supporting each other since the very beginning.
Well, we've been together all the way through, all 11 years, and pretty much been together the whole time, and really well, and so, yeah. We signed at the same time, so I signed with Sac State and she signed with Davis pretty much around the same time, so it was really exciting for both of us.
It's a tough life in the world of gymnastics, but Danny has figured out how to push through and stick it out on her feet, landing herself with a well-earned next 4 years. I'm Haley Donahue, signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News.
It's quite rewarding to see that all of Danny's hard work paid off with a big scholarship to a great college. And speaking of colleges, here is this week's Counselor Minute, where Mr. Sandy Panu fills us in with the information on the up-and-coming financial aid workshop.
Hey Titans, Mr. Panu here with a quick Counselor Minute. Seniors, if you're planning on going to any post-secondary school, i.e. technical school, community college, or a university, you will need moolah. To help you with that, I will be hosting a financial aid information event next Thursday night, December 15th at 6:30 p.m. Please come join me and have a terrific day.
So Alyssa, what are you doing tonight?
Are you asking me out on a date?
No, I wasn't really planning on it. I was just wondering if you're going to tonight's showing of Antelope Interact Club's Grease.
Well, what time is it and how much does it cost?
It starts at 7 p.m. in the cafeteria, and 60% of the profit at the snack bar goes to the End Polio Foundation.
Wow, that sounds like a good cause. I'd love to come. Well, looks like that's all the news we have for you today, Titans.
Yep, have a glorious day, Titans.
See you next week.
Bye.